Hey, what's up? Robert here, coming at you with a review of the Mophie Juice Pack Air. This is a rechargeable external battery case for the iPhone. This is the Air version, so it's only going to give us 1500 milliamps per hour battery capacity. So let's go ahead and take a look at what it does. Okay, so here we have the Air case. As you can see, it's not too thick. It will add a little bit of bulkiness to your phone, not that much. I actually don't mind it as much, but if you are not a big fan of the bulkiness, it may add some bulkiness. So before I do add it to my phone, I did want to mention the screen protector I'm using. It's a Zag Invisible Shield, and as you can see, over time the shield slid up in front of the front-facing camera, therefore making it unusable. If you turn it on, it's blurry. So I could take it off, and reapply it, but I'm just gonna go ahead and try a new screen protector from Power Support USA. And don't get me wrong, it's protected the screen very well from all kinds of scratches, but we'll see if Power Support USA's films can outdo it. So the Mophie Juice Pack Air comes in two pieces, as you can see here. You just slide the phone in, attach the top piece. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Just grab the phone, slide it in there, and it slides in nicely, and then slide the top portion in, and the case is on. So here it is with the phone now attached, and you can see it's not too bad. Here at the bottom, it has indicator lights indicating how much power is left in the battery itself, just like the MacBook Pro. So if we click that, we can see we only have one light lighting up, meaning the battery is low, and it is low. But all we have to do is plug it in, charge it up for about 2 to 3 hours, and we're good to go. Now, because of the added bulkiness, this can either be used as a permanent case or a temporary case. If you're not a big fan of what it does to your phone, you can always put it in your preferred case and then transfer it in case you need to charge it. So let's say you're leaving the house and your phone only has 2% battery. Well, you can take it out of its case and put it in the battery case to charge, and then when it's charged, put it back in its original case. Just another quick way to, recharge your phone. Also, one thing that I did want to mention is sometimes these cases can give you a flare when taking photos with the flash on. This case actually did give me a flare. It reflected off the plastic here and gave me a big ol' flare, which I wasn't really a fan of. So now this case will work for me. Now, some cons that I do have of this case are the gaps for the buttons. The website does claim that the buttons are easy accessible, but this must be if you have 6 fingers, because you can't really get in there and press them unless you turn your finger sideways and press them like that. Especially all the buttons on the side, the volume buttons and the lock button. We also have a problem with the headphone jack. You can see the big gap there in the headphone jack, which fit perfectly for the Apple headphones that come with the phone. If you fit those in there, the tiny little Apple headphones fit perfectly in there. But let's say you use your own headphones with a much bigger plug. That's not going to fit all the way in nice and snug as you'd hope for. Therefore, it's easy to come out of the phone. So when you do plug it in, you can play your music on the headphones. It'll work, but it's very easy to unplug, and when it does unplug, your music will pause. Then you have to plug it back in and replay your music. It's a little annoying, especially if you're out somewhere, like for example out for a jog. You don't really want to be bothered with the headphones and your music stopping. Another thing is the way to charge it. It's charged by way of mini USB here. I've just plugged it right into the Apple charger here, and you can charge the case with this mini USB, just like that. Now, there are a few problems with this. First, we may not have these kinds of plugs all around the house. You have these kinds of plugs all around the house to charge your phone and, other things, iPods, iPads, etc. Well, another issue with this is now you can't plug your phone into any iPhone dock, any iPod dock, nothing. You can't plug it into those stereo docks. If you have something in your car, you may not be able to plug it into that. So that's another issue to be aware of before using the Mophie. You can, however, plug it directly into the computer and it will sync and everything. It'll charge, sync, just as normal. One neat feature that I did want to mention are the holes here. And what this does is it actually routes the speaker and microphone from the bottom to the front. So it makes it nice when playing games and watching videos. The sound is directed toward you rather than out to your right or left. So there it is, the Mophie Juice Pack Air. It'll run you at around 80 bucks at Mophie.com. They also have another version, the Juice Pack Plus, that you can get for $20 more. The Juice Pack Plus will, however, give you 2000 milliamps per hour battery capacity, while the Juice Pack Air only gives you 1500 milliamps per hour battery capacity. They also have a Juice Pack Plus Outdoor Edition, which will run you around $120. That is basically the Juice Pack Plus with an app that gives you enhanced GPS features. And as you can see, here are all the battery specs for the Juice Pack Air. This is what it claims to give you while using it. Now mainly I'll just wait for the entire phone to die and then turn the Juice Pack Air on to reboost it. I don't just leave it on all the time. I guess you could, but it really depends on how you want to do it. So there you have it. If you have any questions about the Mophie Juice Pack Air, you can ask me in the comments or through Twitter at Rob's Productions. That's all I have for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Oops, wrong.